Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyways? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statements. Very well. No opening statements, so, not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Oh, right, of course. Prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order. Mr. Von Karma, what's the meaning of their statement just now? Objection? Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. Call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand. Is that mysterious boat shop owner? Okay. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Red Noodle at Gourd Lake. I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yup, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard of who this old guy is. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Oh. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Well, I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. The witness will state his name. I'm not really sure. Yup. Oh, what do you mean? My, memory? Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? Okay, now the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual, and then I heard a bang. Yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the shore comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Objection? There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict. Now. Yes, Mr. Wright. Don't cross-examine. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me? Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. It was night the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where rent boats as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. Parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, kitty boy. The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang. And where did the bang come from? Oh. From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yup. Good. Continue. So there was the thing that popped up, right? Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yup. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yup. At the time, that is. At the time? Oh, but they came back. Oh, interesting. So you had 2 gunshots total? Yup. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. By your window? Yup, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And you should see the man's face. Well, the fog was pretty darn thick. But he was right there in front of me. I saw him. Oh, this is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Uh-oh. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. What? 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 Are you sure? What? Dad! Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Judge. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examination so he could set me up for a film. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nick? I don't like the wing things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Better. Objection! Your Honor. We proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photographs showing him firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter there. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie, Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have any evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for any more time to decide the case against the defendants. This case is so extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. Really? This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, the accused will surrender to court immediately, to be held preventing trial at a higher court date within a month of today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Wait! What? What? Me? Huh? What? Larry! What are you doing here? Listen. Yeah, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Oh, order? What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided already. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. Gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I just can't sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. You're not sure. Judge, you've already decided. I'm gonna give your decision. Trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry, we could make things even worse. Mr. Edgewood was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I have the specialty of turning back time. Now. Oh. The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. Well, edge of the seat. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake last night? Yeah. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon at the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth? There's been something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then, I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. Oh my god, really? Okay. I see. Right? Yeah? This might be our chance. To help. Our chance? Von Karma was only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. Well, no shit, because you apparently, being a prosecutor that knows law, picks up a freaking gun. Are you stupid? He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick! No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Okay. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right. Leave it to me. Oh my god, Larry. Don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but this is your last chance. But Karma didn't even have time to purposely this. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Okay, then another murder. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Well, it's not a single gunshot. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for the scope. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Okay. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. Well, I guess the court does need to know what exactly it is first. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely, he was hunting for this gourd. That's surprisingly close to the truth, it says. That is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Wait, really? So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental ship dock. What time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. Oh, you're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. People use their phones these days. Don't you have a phone? Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked over at the lake, but I didn't. Wasn't there a lake on the lake? Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy like that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh. Okay. This is the most important card in this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was pretty washy way. I should get more helpful, but I can call my sister. What was the last one? What, really? What? It doesn't work? What? God, are you kidding me? Just in case, dude. Photograph the murder scene. Makes the noise when attacked. Okay. Heard two sounds like gunshots after midnight. This one then. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Mr. Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots. Yeah, obviously. Oh? Were you even listening? Were you even paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. You gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts, What? You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell the truth, I'm not sure. Ooh? Not sure. How can you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude! With my headphones! Okay. Order! And stop that booing. Mr. Butts. You were listening to the radio of your headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Whether it's the 21st century, you dum-dum? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah, nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your radio. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. Okay. Oh, God. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it like real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, that's what's the big problem. Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough. It is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor? The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? The DJ? What is a DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Grandpa? Anyway, what this means is when you heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, sir. Oh, very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Okay. Well, I don't really know what I'm getting at here. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. What if I press this? So you turned on the radio. Right. I just want to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what's out there all alone on Christmas Eve. Okay. I was listening to it like real booming loud. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yup. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside. You couldn't hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I hear it too. Well, what was saying? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ say do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. I guess we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine. Very well. Mr. Butts, please testify the court. What was the radio announcer saying when he heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Oh, that means it's not midnight yet. $12:15 a.m. Wait. This one, right? Or is it this one? 12:15. Which one of these? I think it's this one. In that case, 12:15, right? Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's that face? You look scared, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo when Khan triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:20. Oh, it was Christmas at 12:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Buss's claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight? Wait, what? What do you think about Mr. Buss's claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight? I'm gonna go ahead and say what? Is he right? That the other two guys are wrong? But there was two, right? I guess he has to be right. Because he heard it. There's not mistaking, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. What? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. I can't. Show me evidence that there was a gunshot before midnight. This? I heard two sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Okay. Start from the beginning. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Okay. Set to automatically take a picture where a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Sometime on 24th or 25th, shot from approximately a meter away. Taken automatically on this. Shows an empty lake. Taken automatically on 12:24 and 11:50. Shows an empty lake. Does showing an empty lake do anything? No. Article about an monster sighted at Gourd Lake. Overhead map on Gourd Lake. Found in the victim's body. The ballistic markings match. The murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgewood's right hand. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Makes a noise when metallic objects are useful. Are near. A useful detection device. That's just the name Polly. Found the Oh! Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. And then the lake. That's why it was an empty. That's why there was this picture. This one. Look at this photograph. This was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Loda Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50. Uh-oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. Is that why this photograph exists at all? What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. Yep, the camera was set to go off of loud noises. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50. This is why the photograph was taken. In other words, Larry heard the gunshot. It was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem like that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. That's right. That's correct. What would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. The camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes. There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:15 was a gunshot. Why? The witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear! Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. What? Again? What? 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 I don't... Set to automatic a picture when the loud noise is detected. Sometime a meter away. Wait, show the court evidence if you have any that the sound has to be the gun. The sound has to be the gun. Why would it not be? Is it Polly? No. I don't know. Show the court evidence if you have any. Is it just this one? Everything else doesn't make sense. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. I'm just gonna go ahead and just shoot. I mean, there's nothing else to really. Mr. Wright? Is that a smirk I see? Your Honor? Sorry, I wasn't really sure about the evidence. Don't show us evidence you're unconfident in. Oh my. I'll ask you again. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. Dude, I thought it was right. Fired 3 times. Found in the victim's body, the ballistic marking smashed the murderous weapon's barrel. Oh my god, it's emote mode now. Dude, you don't have to put it in emote mode. I'm not even watching chat, but I just have it in my peripheral vision. You guys, you can disable it. You guys can chat amongst yourself. An old photograph. Exhibit A is written on the back. Shows an empty lake, taken automatically on 12/24 at 11:50 p.m. Taken automatically. Okay, so there's like 2 pictures, right? Dude, I always wonder, it's kind of weird. Why was the pistol fired 3 times and there's only 2 pictures? That's so weird, right? Isn't that weird? Please show the court evidence if you have any evidence that it has to be the gunshot. The murder weapon. Fired 3 times, bears prints. I don't know, the gun, I guess. Please show the court evidence if you have the gun. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol is bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Well, yeah. We know that already, kind of, right? Or did I? I don't know. Order! This would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Isn't that what we're trying to find out? What the shit? Exactly. If that is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why? I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. What? I have it. I have it! Remember the case of the Steel Samurai? What? Huh? Of course. The murder in this case had the same idea as the murder in that case. What? It was an accident? What do you mean? Maya, yes? You don't figure this out now, we're never able to overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm gonna run with it. What? I mean, is this safe? We've already got a verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch it, let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tis. So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Carver. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hamamon, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hamamon fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't be suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit that is very hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. Okay. Oh, what do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence that at the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 12:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hamamon was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot of the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Oh, Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are. Oh! That means the 2 people are not Hamamon. It was Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hamamon at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hamamon and met with Edgeworth. I got that much, dude. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hamamon called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hamamon's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hamamon's place. Oh, I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's I don't know. Well, it's not these two. What the shit? Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. Yeah, you don't know? Ah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hamilton. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show us where the murder really took place? I guess it's the hut, right? Well, here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way, he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. And that's why the parrot said, remember DL6. Oh my god, let's go. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it, returns the boat, then just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where could that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Okay. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the very beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Are you sure about this? Oh, not really, but I think if I start from the very beginning, I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Wait, I'm testifying now? That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hamilton to a shop. The caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hamilton to a shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hamilton's coat. He became Robert Hamilton. Then, he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol? On the boat, Mr. Wright. It has to be him, right? No. What? What? Okay, let me think about this. He said it was revenge. So it was Miles. Remember in the beginning it says it was revenge from what you did. Yeah, so it was Miles. I think. What? It was Miles Edgeworth. Nick, how could that be? Wasn't the old man holding the pistol? Yeah, good thinking. That was easy, Nick. What I'm worried about is what you're thinking. Oh shit, my bad. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. Whoops. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait, really? Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? No, this is the right. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. Because the first shot missed? Yes! Because the first shot missed! That's right! Because he had to... Because he shot before in the night. Right. To create a witness? No, it's the first one. Because the first shot missed? Wait, no. That's not what I meant. What are you saying? Did you not just tell us we missed special? Oh. Huh. Oh, yeah. I mean, I believe you shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Yeah, that's what I meant. Create a witness. The murderer lists his pistol, fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Oh. That's lame. Instead, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps the boat himself. That's right, I know that much. Leaving the pistol on the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that that one on the man on the boat has shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hamawan's work coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. That is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gort Lake. That makes sense. Bailiff? Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Uh-oh. There we go. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Mouse Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Ray has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hamamon. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he has something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what that was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly? We cannot allow him to get away. Uh-oh. Monka ass. We have a loose murderer. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend this trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Okay. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Yay, Nick, you did! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? There was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean, but it is a video game, and we do have to make it dramatic. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Did you just say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You can try to smile just a little. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. The people who drew me, the visual artists, they forgot to draw me with a happy face. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Dun dun dun. Oh, not this one. This one. Dun dun dun. However, unfortunately, guys, we have to wait for the next time to continue on. Uh-oh! Oh no! The reason for this is because we have the Fall Guys Twitch Rivals coming up. It's very unfortunate. Check-in is in 20 minutes, so we cannot finish that in time. Oh man, that is very unfortunate, but it's okay. We'll remember everything when we save. It's a very good point to stop too, right? It's like perfect. So yeah, don't worry.